come from Shanghai, which is east of China.
I took my decision to go overseas to accept their education. Like when I finished my middle school exams, final exams, and my father is like helping me to select which countries I'm going to have their education systems. So the choice is between USA and UK.
I like the flag of the UK, and I like the whole system of education in the UK.
I just kind of like the A-level system where you can choose 3 subjects. You just focus on 3 subjects that you really like and you are confident with. And I think it's a preparation before the university that you get a chance to really decide what you really want to study in the university by studying 3 subjects, which kind of link with one another and help each other. And it will make, I think, it make my decision to choose what to study in the university.
The biggest problem is the shooting case. There's not legal. It's legal for carry gun in California, I think. Yeah, and there are so many shooting coming up. Yeah. And yeah, my father and mother think it's not safe, so they transfer me to UK.
I'm happy with the choice that I came to UK for the education, because I think compared to USA, it's much safer as the gun issue and the relationship, because now USA is starting to reject students from China, even they are in the education systems already.
Oh, I feel so much different. In LA, I just didn't work hard, really, and relax every day, because the environment and all the Chinese students around me are hanging out and talking, playing. But in here, all people are studying and working hard. I feel the pressure, I need to do it, so I changed my mind and working hard to do the study.
My previous school is an international school, so it kind of like I don't really feel a community like inside the school. So it kind of like individuals are doing their own things, and you just can't really integrate into the school since everyone is separated and they have their own groups. And what made me transfer is I actually want to have a sense, or I want to experience a kind of a community, and someone really cares for you. I think that's really important as overseas students studying in the UK. You need, and basically you need to talk to someone about your feelings and everything else.
I was in pre-A level in that year, and after a whole year, I found like I don't like the school and I don't like the environment. They can't push me to study, so I made a decision to transfer.
I think at first I felt lonely as well. I think maybe every Chinese students who don't know UK systems and don't know the life abroad will feel like strange and kind of like different from what they know in the previous. So they might have a bit nervous, stressful some negative emotion, like at first when they arrive in a different country.
So at first I went to an agent, and the agent simply say, this is a school available, and you can make a decision. And then I just went back home and try to search the, I think it's called league table, I think so. Yeah, we often based on the league table, since actually there's really few information in the internet for you to consider. So league table is actually it's not kind of like the only way for us to understand, to kind of eliminate the school that you don't want to go, because you don't have a chance to really go fly to the UK and experience the school.
And we checked the ranking online. The ranking was quite good, and but we didn't come to see the school at first. We just trusted whatever the agent said to us. We researched the comments from different students. Maybe they are fake, I don't know. And the school was like terrible, or the environment is really bad. Students, like, they don't study, they just enjoy their lives. They smoke, they drink, whatever. I think most of Chinese parents and Chinese students, they choose school, like overseas school, based on the ranking online, because they do not know, and they know nothing about the school, and they know nothing about the country. So the only way they can find any details is online.
To me, they did have some, but it's not enough. So they basically, they have different departments, but most of the time you need to find them, and to me, they just don't really understand how an international student felt, because most of the teachers are from the UK.
There is no contact between teachers and my parents or guardians. I don't even have a guardian at first. The only thing we can get in touch is the agent, but the agent, they just don't talk to my parents. So now, after I transferred, I have my guardian, and my guardian can always tell my parents how I'm doing and or what I need or whatever.
So my previous school, it's an international school, and now I transferred to a British local school. The difference I can tell is that I think the teachers are very friendly, and they kind of can give us more support, because they maybe because my current school, it's kind of make me feel it's more professional in teaching. So I learn much better than my first school, and it's always a trouble in international school. There's too many Chinese students, so that it can cause issues, and you can't improve your English that much, because some Chinese students always stay together, even in the lessons and in their own time. So it's a big problem. I think if a school have fewer Chinese students, it would be a good thing to study in there.
In UK, I just meet a very good teacher, and he just talked to me about the things I can do in the future. And just set a goal, or we talk about that. It makes sense for me that I set a goal that I go to achieve and working hard for this.
My teachers often approach me, so I do not really need to say, can I have a meeting with you, but they will be the one who took the initiative to find you. They give you a lot of advice, so you will receive a lot of help here.
Some university around London I most want to apply to, like UCL, King's College. Yeah. Now my dream university is UCL. It's a good university in London, and I'm trying to achieve it, to working hard. I think it's easier that's getting into a top 10 UK university than American, because there are so many Chinese students in America than UK now, and the competitive is very big. You need to against with thousands or millions of Chinese students in America.
So we actually have a lot of trips. So I went to Israel, I went to Cape Verde, which to me is really unique as other schools don't often provide. And it's a fascinating experience to me, especially for Israel, as the trip to Israel is actually what made up my mind to what to study in the university. So to me, that's really helpful. And Cape Verde, we actually did some, to me, it's not really often in other schools, so we did save turtles, and we did have a look around Africa to have an experience on what's their lifestyle, which is really, to me, fascinating.
Oh yeah, we went to Gambia for charity, and there were two choices we can choose, which is one of them is go to the school to help the children, and another one is go to the hospital.
I think first of all they need to be determined on what kind of student life are going to be. If they really want to study in a friendly environment, or they are really considering in pursuing a specific career in the university, I think they should have a chance to maybe fly to the UK and have experience on different schools, because it's really different from what you get from the internet if you didn't really experience it. And just because to me, studying abroad is a really difficult thing. So I think they should consider where they can receive the help the most, rather than maybe, like for me in the past, to consider just the league table. So they should consider, besides studying, all the help they should receive, and the environment just like around the school, in the school.
I think for people who never been to the UK or whatever the country is, they should go to that country and to see if they like the school and if they like the country.